Welcome back, everyone. Cremlin Archer here. Time for some more Project Zomboid. So, a few things. It is now, as you may notice, 5 months, 26 days, and 22 hours, which is several days since the last episode. Because I've spent a little bit of time grinding that there tailoring. I've put 2 levels in tailoring, and I read the book to boost for the next group, but I wasn't interested in actually doing that at that point. I also leveled up electrical to 4, but I discovered we don't have the next book for electrical, so that's annoying. Yeah, so that's what I was doing. I suppose I should probably work on mechanics one of these days, but who has the time? Alright, what do we want to have for breakfast? Had another harvest come in, so we've got even more frozen food I'm not using. Let's go actually, in the spirit of fixing that. Actually, I don't have any space in these refrigerators, do I? Oh, I do. No, that's a 40. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Give me some of this stuff. Actually, this would probably be good. We can put the rice in the, just in the regular cabinet. The flour. Save some space. Alright. Give me 3 cabbages. Nope, 3 cabbages. 4 broccoli. Tomatoes. Actually give us some options here for cooking some things that aren't frozen. There we go. That'll work. And we'll go here, which is where the food lives. Flour and rice. Yeah, like the tailoring thing turned out to be more annoying than I thought because it involves a lot of thread and a lot of pieces of cloth. In case you wanted to know, let's see if I can. I don't think I have the materials to do it right now. What you need to do in order to level tailoring, as far as I know, the only way to do it is you get some piece of clothing, you inspect. You have a bunch of dirty sheets or rags or whatever, and then you literally just attach. You need to have thread, and you just put patches on, and you take the patches off for ages, over and over and over again. It's very exciting. But in the spirit of that, though, because I'm going to need, if I'm going to produce that stuff in the future, we actually need to eat something before we leave. I need to go and collect a bunch more thread, if nothing else, thread. I got 1 potato here. All right, let's eat some raspberry shortbread and some sunflower seeds. And a can of peas. Just a random collection of stuff we're just getting rid of here. All right. Can away. I'll close the door because I know that matters a lot to you guys. Yeah, so I think we're actually gonna go back behind the prison. I hadn't really intended to go back to the prison right now, but if I'm gonna do more, get higher in tailoring, I'm gonna need like a metric ton of thread. And the easiest way to get thread, if you want to call it easy, is ripping up clothing. And the place I know where there is a whole bunch of clothing lying on the ground is behind the prison where we killed all those zombies before. So let's go do that. Oh, there's like a lot of you over here. Okay, well let's do this instead. I don't know why you're all here, but we can work with this. Does everyone want to get off the road? I don't really want where all these guys came from. Those didn't have a weapon equipped. Where'd all you guys come from? We haven't had a helicopter. Unless I was so involved in my own stuff I didn't even notice. there's nobody behind me. Well, I found my thread source, so this is actually kind of nice. It means we don't have to go all the way back to the prison, which would have been kind of annoying. Ooh. Getting my I've been making sure to exercise between at the end of each day as well, so it's all the exercise fatigue. I don't know where all these guys came from. The fog makes me worry we're gonna get snuck up on. I think we're doing okay. I'm also proud of myself for not actually letting them get into the, keeping them out of the road. Usually not that good at that. So pat myself on the back there. And keep them all in a nice pile here. That'll make ripping up their clothes easier. Alright, that seems to be good. Let's, I'm gonna do a quick little lap around here, make sure we're not gonna get surprised while I'm doing that. See anybody else? And I stopped my car right before running into a pole, huh? Alright, I think we're okay. Stand right in the middle of this big pile here. Rip clothing 31. Slightly worried that zombies are going to jump out at me, but I think we're okay. It's kind of funny to watch in fast motion. Alright, so what did we get? We got 22. Just drop the bad rags. I don't really need all these rags, but I guess we'll hold on to them. And then at some point we gotta actually like combine all these little bits of thread together. Obviously, we could clean those dirty rags, but we have so many rags, it's not really even worth the effort. Okay. Rip clothing all. Somebody's watch is going off. Alright, we're right here by Book Naked, so let me poke my head in, make sure that there's not an advanced electricity book in here that I for some weird reason would have skipped over. I don't think there is. I feel like I've been pretty good about grabbing at least like electrical books, if nothing else. But you never know. It's fishing. Nope. Alright. Last but not least, yeah. Alright. I mean, there's a distinct possibility that I've seen that book at some point and I just skipped it because I do weird things like that sometimes. But, who knows? Alright, rip clothing all. clothing all. Alright, let's drop these rags. I'm actually going to drop these rags as well. I don't think we need all of them, but I'll try and remember they're there in case at some point in the future. And so yeah, so you can add all these little bits of thread together if you really want to. I probably won't stand here and do this the whole time because, you know, there's no like combine all, which would be a nice command to have. But that's something I will do on my own time. Let's do a couple. Just a couple more. It is satisfying to watch the like a number disappear. It's a weird thing that I find satisfying, but it is a thing. It also reduces the amount of weight that we're carrying because each one of these, I believe, regardless of how big it is, weighs 0.1. So as you combine them together, they become less weight. See a zombie. Alright, let's go deal with these guys. I don't understand where all these guys came from. It's maybe just normal zombie pressure of being pushed out of wherever they were before. I don't know. Seems like more zombies than that should be there, but who knows? So come down here, fight in the shade. Only one. I was worried, slightly worried that there was going to be a horde on the other side of that fence. Oh, somebody in the comments asked why I have to move at 8 months. This is part of the challenge. One of the rules of the challenge is that at month 4 and at month 8 you have to move. So the reason I have to move is because that's the rules. Anybody in the church? No. I should probably come down here and deal with, like, recollect these trucks at some point as well. Cigarette time. Did I bring any extra food with me? Probably not, huh? Because I'm a weirdo, yeah. Maybe that's something I'll do between episodes. And get the next 2 levels of tailoring and also come and collect all these trucks. We bring a generator and a battery charger down here. We can probably drive them all away. Or at least most of them. Just generator plus battery charger plus some gasoline. Get ourselves a nice little fleet. Some of them are in pretty good shape. I mean, yeah. They shouldn't be because they were the center of a fire, but, you know, Zomboid doesn't really track that kind of stuff, so. There's any food in this house. I mean, we've looted it, I'm pretty sure, but check it again. It's a car battery. Dinner's here. Careful, it's spiky. Okay. Alright, let's step in here and see if I left any food behind. I don't think I did. Also check these things here and see if I left a... I got excited there because my brain combined advanced carpentry with electricity for beginners. And I was like, oh, I did leave advanced electricity behind. No, I didn't. Oh, melted ice cream, that counts. Oh, hello. Excuse me, I'm eating. Do I care about killing all those zombies right now? Yeah, why not? We're already down here. I think this guy might be wearing desert boots, which would be nice to have if we could get them. Oh, whoa, coming out of nowhere. That was a little close. Almost got myself into trouble there. That thing I do when I continue to walk straight into a zombie, just expecting it to die in one hit. Yeah, military desert boots. They're damaged though. It's all the protection of normal military boots, but less heat insulation. I guess I should take them, even if they're not in perfect... Well, let's look. If they've got a hole in them, I'm just going to drop it on the ground. Yeah, they got a hole. Never mind. Can't repair holes in boots, unfortunately. They haven't had cobbling as a profession in the game. So if I wanted to work on another weapon skill, I mean, long blade is like the machetes and katanas, which is the next one we have the highest on. Short blunt is probably a good idea. I have not touched long blunt at all. I get my shovels out. It's telling me you can get these signs, these like upper level signs, if you build a platform outside, up from the window. You come out, you can get them. Oops, wrong button. Might be fun to add to our collection of signs. Look at all that, look at all those zombies. Where'd you guys come from? So confused. Find a new tire for that car too, or completely retire it, one of the two. Let's actually not put it here because there's stuff on the ground. I'll be one of those dudes that backs into a parking spot, except for I can't because I'm a bad driver. There we go. All right, how was I feel it's been very strange to me that the strawberries have not been ready for harvest forever. Still not ready. They claim to not have a disease, but they seem to be lasting, I think, forever to grow. I guess strawberries just grow slowly? I don't know. Oh, I need to get this stuff out of that trunk. Bring it up to my pile. The reason I'm doing my carpentry there, by the way, in case you were wondering why, like, why is he doing carpentry in this weird spot, is because it's outside, so we don't get boredom, because boredom, you know, accrues when you're inside doing a task for a long time. So outside keeps the boredom down, and it's underneath the overhead. It's underneath the cover of this. It's underneath the cover of the plumbing situation. So if it's raining, which it was for most of the time that I was doing these jobs, I don't have to worry about getting wet. So that's why I've been doing the tailoring grinding right there. In case you were wondering, now you know. When you know, now you know. All right, I'm gonna stop here for today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.